All right. All right, Shalom, Mike Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Like to say Shalom to the elect that sees the word in all true faith and sincerity. And yet today I got the brother,
And
another brother Barack, and we the icon from the Great Millstone Church here in Birmingham. And pretty much we're gonna do what we always do through Spirit Power Yah by Smell Shine. It's come the spirit of prophecy, man. What else could we tell you, man? That's just like a fire alarm. A fire alarm gonna, motherfucker be like, you sound like a broken record. But that fire alarm gonna have that same overtone to it. Get out, get ready, get prepared, acknowledge what's going on. And it's gonna shut off, when the problem is solved, or the building gonna be burned down, in which this word is burning the building down, man. You got something?
yeah, back up that prophecy.
Yep, that's it.
It's the book on Isaiah 46 verse 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning.
See, declaring the end from the beginning. So that lets you know that all these scenes in the movie, these different ages and time periods and events that's playing out, it was already predestined from the beginning, man. And now the end is being declared now. The end is manifesting now, man. You got it?
It says, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
And you see the words of Yahweh shall stand the test of time, man. Ain't gonna do it in your season, but when it comes at an appointed time. When it makes sense. When Joel was talking about that army, it wouldn't make sense back then in 1935 or the 1800s when you hear about the arrows and it wouldn't make sense. But now it makes sense. This is the appointed time where the words are going to manifest, man. You got it all.
Because it's Habakkuk 2 and verse 3.
Start at 1.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
See? Yep.
And will watch to see what he will say unto me. And what shall I answer when I am reproved?
See, so and how the Lord is speaking by the way of the different events that play out, man. That's what we do. We watch, man. These different things that play out, and we lined up with the scriptures, man. You got it.
And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it.
And yeah, we got this message and we running with it, man. It's not like we got it and we went back and just sat on it, man. No, we pushing this throughout the planet Earth, man. We running with this message, man. And that's why you see this part of running with the message, put it out on the internet, man.
That's it.
That's
that we spiritual power reveals, man.
That's it.
And we're going through the town saying,
the red coats
coming.
Ain't no good. The red coats is coming once again. By the way, Esau and his military, man.
That's it.
It's like you can't get around that. You got to continue talking because that's not like something you can get around. Like Noah. What other thing Noah to tell you? The flood. You couldn't get around the flood. That's why the Lord, the scripture made it clear that you couldn't even go to the highest mountain to escape that judgment, man. You had to be in that ark.
That's
the only way you can get out of that, man, was to be in that ark, man. So we talk about these things because you can't get around it, man. You got it all.
It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
See, so as a matter of fact, you got to do that on that. Yeah, get that word appointed, man. Because it's set for an appointed time, but at the end it's going to speak. Meaning what it's going to manifest, it's going to show itself, man. And that's what you see now by the way of these different events playing out. When the scripture says a famine is coming, you see the events, the reason of events get to the shortage of food, by the way this COVID, where these different farmers had to throw away their crops. It was that panic buying.
Yep.
They
were panic buying with toilet paper.
Even toilet, you can't even wipe your ass. So you see the vision is speaking now, man. You got it all.
This is the word appointed. It says secrete season.
Ooh, see? It's a certain season. What's that season in the winter?
Is it?
What the so-called white man was going to be ruling, man. And that lets you know it's pretty much ultimately the build up to the destruction of America. That's why I said that it goeth into perdition. This is when the Lord was going to ultimately overthrow the so-called white man, and he was never going to rise again, man. This is that season. This is that time where the so-called white man is going to be overthrown. Man. You got it.
It says set feast, appointed season.
And an appointed season. A certain time period where these things won't actually play out, man. You know? The end of the movie, this is where it's going to happen, man. You got it.
Going back to Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
See, at the end it's going to speak and not lie, man. You know, you got it.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
It's going to surely come, man. We see it now, man.
Is it?
It's like it's not like you say, well, America is going to bounce back. There's no way it's going to continue to go forward what the Lord said it was going to do, man. You know, it was going to prosper where the thing where he sent it was going to accomplish what he sent that death threat, in which that death threat is here in America, man.
Is it?
And this so-called white man's power structure, this beast system as a whole, man. You know, you got it out.
This on Ezekiel 12 and verse 22.
Yep.
Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision fell?
See, and that's the spirit of Jake, that these days are being prolonged. Anything for you to just continue in America, because a nigga might not even be a patriot, but if your goals require America to still be here, man, that's you wanting the days to be prolonged, man. You know?
It says, tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease.
Yep.
And they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel.
See why? Because now you see shit happening, man. You actually see riots and sedition among men and this famine brewing, the sword. Hey, military is in your local news. You ain't got to go to RT News to find out about the military. You can goddamn turn on Fox 6 News now.
Some said they were sleeping in the Capitol building, man. You know?
Yep.
It says, and they shall no more use it. It's like it says, tell them therefore, matter of fact, it says, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, these days are prolonged and every vision fell? Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand.
See, the days are at hand. These are the days that's at hand, man. This is what the script's been talking about the whole time, man. This time right here.
This is an appointed season.
That appointed season. That's it.
And it's like this. It's an appointed season. It's winter time. It's snowing. But these guys, they got shorts on, man.
Yeah.
And tank tops in the middle of the winter. You know.
Yep.
It says continuing on. It says and they shall use them as a proverb into Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effects of every vision.
See, and the effects of every vision. See, meaning what? Now you see it happen. You see the effects of vision, meaning what? When we speaking the words, now you see things happening, man.
Is it?
Because this is what the time where the Lord appointed the destruction, man. You know, and we see the build up to the destruction. You know, but by the way, these different World War III talks, and you had these different nations, coming out with different, like, well, we got this Milson, we got that Milson. But the Lord is showing you that this is not a far-fetched thing now. You got to entertain this idea now, man. You know, you got it.
It says, for there shall be no more any vain visions, nor flattering divinations within the house of Israel.
And that's why these a lot of people leaving the Christian church because they see it's bullshit now, man.
Yeah.
You can't say, God loves you, give me $1 and pray that you're going to get a new house, man.
And you can't say neighbor.
Yeah, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor,
you got $5?
I love you. Look at your other neighbor and say, neighbor. Hey, that shit don't work no more, man. Because now that's not giving you peace.
That's it.
They ain't got the answer to what's going on now, man. You know? We got the spirit power y'all by Shemel Shai, man. You know, starting the apostle elders, man. You know? All that other that flattering divination and I mean, speaking smooth on the people ears. That, yeah, I mean, that's not gonna help these people out, man. You get towards it and you say everything's okay. No, but you ain't giving them a reason why it's happening, who's doing it, you know. So that's being put out now, man. You got it out.
It says, "For I am the Lord; I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass.
Yep.
And it shall be no more prolonged."
See, and how the Lord speaking these words by the way of the prophets, man. And it's not being prolonged. That's why you're seeing the planet Earth everything's getting stirred up now. The planet Earth on fire, man.
Is it?
It's something happening somewhere. You know. Ain't like it died down for a day. No, it's something happening. It's something happening, man. You're gonna get something on your news feed up. You know what I mean? An article. You got
it across the world. There's something happening in Germany, in South America, Brexit, even Australia, China.
Yep.
Every day's like news. You can't even keep up with it for real, man. Because like I said, the Lord, he's like I said, the prophet's popping like popcorn, man. Things are happening in the background of Esau is trying to do, but he put in the forefront of Trump and the coronavirus, man. Not knowing behind his back, man, he got a knife. You know? You got it.
That's it. Your small
kind of living more. It says, "It shall be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word."
For in your days, these are the days here. This is the time where we actually witness the trial, man. It wasn't no coincidence. Read Daniel. Daniel was actually there when that power was transferred, man. Which we hear now with the 10 toes are being broken up, and we come into a new kingdom, man. You know, you got it.
It says, "O rebellious house, I will say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord power."
So the word, as a matter of fact, get Isaiah 55. You know, because the words that we speaking is the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. If things happen now, man. When we say we talk about the famine, don't you see a famine happen? There's already one in Venezuela. It ain't like that just somehow, some way they got food now. No, they still suffering from that. You know, different riots and skirmishes. You know, it's not like that died down, man. You know, it's actually getting more and more intense. So you got to watch.
This Isaiah 55 verse 9. "For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts."
See, and this is the way Yahweh Shema Shai to let you know that you know, because if we want to take out America, it'll be totally different. We like, no more America. You know, but the Lord, he's doing it in a strategic and methodical way, man.
Is it?
It is something that you can't really comprehend. You know, that's why I said my ways are higher than your ways. I'm gonna show you how I do things. We first off speaking the words, and then it happened. You know, that's the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got it.
It says, "For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither."
See, man, with his word not gonna come back void like, Lord, I couldn't do it. Oh, it tells you that those spirits of vengeance is not going to transgress his words, man.
Is it?
So when he sent it out, is going to accomplish what he sent it, man.
And the angels, they can't wait to do the bill of the Lord, man. No matter what it is, they can't wait to please the Yahweh Shema Shai. You know?
Yep.
It says, "But water the earth and make it they bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the soul and bread to the eater." So
when the word is being brought forth, guess what? It said it brings forth and bud, meaning what it manifests. Those events manifest, man. You know, we actually speaking these things into existence, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, because we speaking his words, man. You know, you got it.
It says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." So the Lord is not going to make no empty statements, man. You know, he's not going to make no empty statements. Matter of fact, get 1 Samuel 3:19. Because hey, we speaking, the Lord's using us to speak for him, man. And how do you know the Lord is speaking through you? Is when it actually happened, man. You know, is that it? 3:19 in Samuel grew. Yeah, come. Yep. This 1 Samuel 3 verse 19, and Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him.
Yep.
and did let none of his words fall to the ground.
So when Samuel was speaking, none of his words fell to the ground. I mean, it wasn't an empty statement. Just like now, you hear about concentration camps. You heard us about famines and all hell breaking loose pretty much. And back then you had a so-called a good argument, but now you have to entertain this now, man. You have to consider these things now, man. So that lets you know, Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with us, man.
That's it.
Starting the apostles, elders, of great millstone on down, man. Because we speak in his word. We actually go to the scripture. That's why I said, let the Most High be true. You finna get that? What you finna get?
How finna get Thessalonians by the word of his mouth? You
got it, bro. You got it, bro. But the scripture tells you in Romans, the 3rd chapter, let the most, get that Romans 3.
Okay, this is the book of Romans 3 in verse, we start at verse 3.
Yeah.
It says, for what if some did not believe?
See, what if you don't believe this doctrine? What if you don't believe that the damn truth's gonna kick in your door and gun butt you in your nose and throw you in the concentration camp? What if you don't believe that? Keep going.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
So the Lord gonna say, you know what? Since little John don't believe, man, I don't think Lord got a soft spot for little AJ. So he's just gonna say, we're gonna scrap this, man. We're gonna, get around. You can't get around the judgment the Lord have set, man. Lord said he ain't gonna repent. So when Noah kept talking about the flood, he kept talking about it because that's something that you can't avoid. You can't avoid the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. All thing you do is hope for the mercy, man. You got it.
It says the Most High forbid.
See, the Lord forbid, man. So he's not going to repent from the sad perils, man. You got it.
It says, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
So what the scriptures say, that's what's going to be true. Matter of fact, get on 2 Ezra 15 and 1, man. Because these words are faithful and true, man. There's, I'll tell you that one jot or one tittle said no wise pass away, man. All these things must be fulfilled, man. You got that.
This is for the 2 Ezra 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
See, and that's spirit you gotta come. That's spirit you're supposed to be in, man. Because that's the time we're in where the prophecies are actually manifesting now. You got it.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
So listen up, this ain't our words. These are the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's why you got to keep getting a precept to back up your statement.
Is it?
Get a precept and then break it down and get another precept to back up what you're saying.
You're saying through our precepts I get understanding.
That's it.
You just talking, nobody ain't gonna get no true understanding unless the precepts come out.
Yep. Yep, because the words of the Lord when the Lord said a flood coming, it happened. The Lord said he's gonna overthrow Sodom and Gomorrah and those neighboring cities. It happened, man. So you look at the Lord and his track record, he always kept his words. Even you say you can keep a word, and the Lord might put you in a situation where you couldn't even keep it. But when Yahweh Shema Shai, his word is going to stand, man. You got it out.
It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
And which is this word? Keep going.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of the things.
So don't let these that don't believe get you stirred. Because ultimately, keep going.
It says, that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
So that lets you know the old Tony's message is if you don't believe, you're going to die. Pretty much. And that's what Noah was saying, man.
He that believeth not is condemned
already. That's it. You don't believe that's the only way out is to build that ark. When they were 80% done, you should have said, man, fuck that, man. No, man. He sees something that, you know what I mean? You should have been on it. But that's why the Lord kind of framed this same time that we in as the days of Noah, because pretty much death is going to be at a high rate, man. And now the Lord have opened up his armory. Everything at his disposal now. You can die from a car accident now, from a damn telephone pole.
You can choke on the chicken bone.
You can choke on the chicken bone. Too much oxygen. The Lord have broadened the ways of death in this time, man. So this is the time we in. Well, that's the only thing we can do is warn you, man. You got it out.
Can't even go back there on Romans.
Yeah, go back to Romans. Yep.
Yeah, Romans 3 verse 3.
Yeah.
For what if some do not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
So if you don't believe it's not going to happen, no, man. That's why it's a question mark right there. So if you don't believe, like they didn't believe the flood was gonna come, but guess what? It happened, man. You know, you got it.
It says the Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
So what the precepts say, man? The precepts say it's gonna be a great famine. The precepts say it's gonna be mass death. You know. So that's what the scriptures say, but every man a liar, man. You know, you got it.
As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
So we justify in our sin because we use a precept and another precept to back up, you know, let's say 2 or 3 witnesses. So you got to have at least 2 or 3 precepts to back up, you know, your statement. Like, you know how Jake, they say, well, we only got that 1 precept for the mark of the beast. But really, them chip scriptures are really parables, man.
That's it.
You know, there's plenty of chip scriptures. We got those 2 or 3 witnesses to back up the chip is the mark of the beast. You finna get something?
Yeah, come on. This is the book of Psalms 119 in verse 104. It says, through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way.
So we hate every false way, man. Which that way goes into the doctrine, man. If it don't line up with what we say through the spirit, you know, if we're gonna hate it, man, we're gonna rebuke it, man. Those old fault done. Just going back to the chip. That's what we one of the main categories I warning you about is that mark of the beast, man. Because ain't no mulligans with that, man.
That's something you can't get wrong.
You can't get that wrong. Like, you need this shot to go in. You know what I mean? You
need 2 yards. You got it. 2.
Yeah. You gotta call the right play. You know what I mean? So you fuck up this, that ain't like you can say, well, damn, we'll get in that shit. No, you gonna die. You know? That's it. Oh, matter of fact, what 105 say?
Come on, you go 105.
Yeah, what 105 say?
Come on, this is the book of Psalms 19 and 105. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
So that was gonna help you navigate through these pitfalls and snares of America. You know, this word, this is what's gonna light the way. This is what's gonna you see because this is a dark place, man. So you're gonna need something to light the way, man. Your light ain't bright enough to see what the chip is. Guess what? You're gonna fall into that pit, man. You know,
quick precept.
You got it all.
This is the book of Job 29 and 2. Oh, that I were in months past, as in the days when the Most High preserved me, when his candle shined upon my head, and when by his light I walked through darkness.
See, because even these scriptures is dark sayings and parables, and you need light to be shed on it to understand these things. You know, and here in America, we need that light to navigate through this place, because Babylon is this bitch that's trying to drug you. And you know what I mean? Do what they want to do to you, man. So it's gonna be by the way of this word, we being light is being shed upon it, and our way is being lit. And you gotta have a certain light too, man.
You can't have a glow stick.
You can't have a glow stick, or like just say you got a red light in your room. Everything gonna look different. You don't even know what color. It can be a blue shirt, but if you got that red light on, it ain't even blue now. You know, things are not clear, so you got to have that clear light, that white light, that pure light to see what everything gives, man.
Yeah, now Esau look blue.
Yeah.
The scripture said he'll be red.
Yeah, that's it. That white light is going to tell you who your enemy is, what to look for, what to cling on to, you know, what to stay away from. Which is that chip, because you know a lot of cows don't even they don't even condemn the chip. They might say it's not the chip, but they don't even condemn it, man. That's you goddamn, you know, now you in the back of your mind you say, well, I can't get it. It's not the mark of the beast. I can't be in America for a few more months now, you know.
It leans to your own understanding.
Yeah, lean to your own understanding, man. Yeah, you got it out.
This is the book of St. John 1 and verse
we gotta wrap it up too.
St. John 1 started verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
It says, in him was life,
Mm-hmm.
and the life was the light of men.
Mm-hmm.
It says on this Yahushua.
That's it. Yep.
You know, because Yahushua, he is the light.
Yep.
You know, it says, and the light shineth in darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and the darkness comprehended it not.
Yeah, and just like Noah had the light back then, they didn't come. They're like, what the fuck is this? You know, looking at the ark. That's why I tell you. I think that William Solomon, that his end will be without honor. They just think this is in vain. We building this spiritual ark, but you know, it's just set up us to be built for the times to come, man. You know, for all this hell, you know, you've been in America for so long, and you get this type of message, man. You know. You be out to you really got to be built a certain way to receive this message, man. You know, that's why I said the darkness didn't comprehend it. Keep going on that though.
Gun. It says there was a man sent from the Most High whose name was John.
Mm-hmm.
The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light,
Mm-hmm.
that all men through him might believe.
Yep. Keep going.
It says he was not the light,
Mm-hmm.
but he was sent.
John was not the light,
Mhm.
but you got it.
But he was sent to bear witness of the light.
Mm-hmm.
That was the true light.
The true light, the
Mhm.
true knowledge, the true understanding, man.
Mhm.
This is that way right here.
Come on, but man,
You got
like I said, that clear light.
Mhm.
No, this ain't no red light that change your outlook or your deception or perception.
Yep.
This is the light that leads you, man.
Yep.
You know.
Because everybody they go to these different doctrines really to find relief. That's why the Lord said, many come in my name, which is Yahushua, which is deliverance, man. You go to these different doctrines to find relief, man. But this is the true relief right here, man. You know, anything outside of that, you're gonna die, man.
That's it.
You know, and that's why it was just that one ark. It was that one way, man. You know, I just like to go back to Noah because it ain't no gray areas in that. It wasn't no gray areas in that time. You couldn't shoot the dice and say, I don't know if Noah was right. When it started raining, you knew who was right, man. You know, but this is the true light. This is that true doctrine. This is the way. This is the way to relief, man. With the beginning stages, is you being relieved in your mind. You know. With that, I mean, we probably must wrap it up. You know, Lord, when it was edifying, I can want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakah. Let it get double honors to the positive elders of Great Millstone. They say Shalom to the elect. They teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA, Abba. Man, time flew, man.